First of all, good evening to one and all gathered in this wonderful session on the scientific webinar on AI, machine learning, cloud computing, and robotics. So I have chosen the topic artificial intelligence and machine learning, how it impacts in communication. Communication in the sense in a broader area. So how it is used in communication engineering, how it is used in next generation communication networks, advanced networks, IoT devices, etc. So I will share my screen. So I hope the slides are visible. Shall I proceed? So this is my flow of my presentation. How AI and ML is used in communication, and a few case studies deployed in all the applications which I'm going to discuss. So the machine learning in communication is used for a wide variety of applications. Particularly, more focus is given on speech recognition, image recognition, video recognition, and NLP. It's neuro-linguistic programming or natural language processing. And other than that, it's also used in identifying the images of a person or a place or an object, recognition of videos, immersive action. Immersive action is nothing but the metaverse, the combination of augmented reality, virtual reality, and extended reality. And finally, the chatbots. In fact, chatbots are a very boom in the recent days. So first, this slide shows how the image identification is done using artificial intelligence. A pedestrian is crossing the road with a dog. So the AI algorithms detect the image of the person separately, the image of the pet dog separately using AI algorithms. So how is it able to do? So it examines a pixel. So pixels of each and every image. So from the pixels, the details of the image, like whether it is a person or a place or an animal or extracted. So deep learning is used for image identification, so which uses neural networks. So mainly convolution neural networks are used here for image recognition, and advanced image recognition algorithms are used. So this is one example which I have shown in the slide. So likewise, so many examples can be used to detect images in a busy street, vehicles parking in a lot, the movement of the vehicles, and so many examples I can say. For example, a person entering into a mall, so they identify whether it is a he or a she, likewise. So how this artificial intelligence is trained to identify or recognize the images. So the algorithms are trained in such a way that it gives the highest accuracy. Actually, accuracy, precision, recall, and F-score are the parameters used to evaluate a machine learning model. So by this accuracy, so I discuss another example image of an animal. So this accuracy only detects whether that image is an animal or human being or an object, etc. Then face recognition system. So face recognition system is nowadays available in all the smartphones, iPhones, etc. So it recognizes different parts of the face like eyebrows, iris, nose of a person, mouth. And the algorithm used is Eigenfaces algorithm. So why this face recognition is more important is because it is more secure than secure way of unlocking a phone than compared to the conventional methods. The next one is text detection. The text detection uses optical character recognition to analyze the text in the images. For example, some images may be embedded with text. So we need to separate the text from the images. So for that, the characters of the text has to be recognized from the image. So there is optical character recognition. And image segmentation. Image segmentation is nothing but extracting the image portion. For that, Otsu algorithm and Huff transform are used. And this is a pattern recognition of a human being opening a unlocking a cell phone using his finger. So this pattern recognition algorithms uses the incoming patterns. It compares with the variety of data sets available and analyzes the data, whether the fingerprint. See, this is fingerprint is earlier recorded by the user when buying a phone. So if that fingerprint matches with the current fingerprint only, the phone will be unlocked. Otherwise, it will be locked. So in pattern recognition, there are a lot of this speech recognition, fingerprint, medical imaging, data mining, business analytics. So what is speech recognition? Speech recognition is extracting the text from a human being's speech. For example, it segregates, it analyzes the words spoken by a human being and identifies the voice, and matching the words and the voice, it outputs the artificial intelligence algorithm, outputs the text on the screen or the monitor. So for this, deep learning and neural networks are used. But deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. So the following algorithms are used for speech recognition: PLP features, Viterbi search, discrimination, training, WFST framework. This Viterbi search is the most commonly used in digital communication. And these are few real-time use cases of speech AI used to detect real-time forgery or fraud analysis, used in real-time sentiment analysis, used in real-time translation. So real-time translation is translation of a human being's word from one language to another language. So the algorithms used for speech recognition are supervised, k-nearest neighbor, and deep neural networks. And regarding this fingerprint recognition, how does it recognizes, compares the human being fingers grooves and valleys of a finger with a database, with a publicly available database, so by which it can identify, verify, and authenticate. These fingerprints are very useful to detect any crime committed. So most of them are watched in movies. This fingerprint, by using this fingerprint, the police tracks the criminal, because the fingerprint obviously if most of them doesn't erase their fingerprints. Sometimes they let it off as such. And the algorithm used a fusion algorithms for fingerprint recognition. So some of the real-time uses of fingerprint recognitions are used in healthcare. Fingerprint scanners used in hospitals, mostly hospitals in abroad, and biometric access system. So this biometric access system is nowadays used in India and abroad in all the institutions and organizations to record the in-time and out-time of the employees moving in and around the organization. So this has been recently implemented in Changi Airport in Singapore. So this reduces the wait time of the passengers traveling via Singapore. Then medical imaging. So medical imaging is medical image processing of the signals. So I have taken how it is used in radiography. So in radiography, X-rays, computer tomography scans, ultrasound, and medical resonance image are used to detect brain tumors and breast cancer. And one more thing I want to highlight is nowadays AI-assisted robots are used for robotic surgery. So I read an article last week that a surgical robot is bought in a hospital in Tamil Nadu. So this surgical robot is very famous in abroad. The doctors will be sitting in their own place and they will be assisting the robots how to perform the complex surgeries. Not every surgeries are done using robots. So complex surgeries are done using robot. And the algorithms used for medical imaging or edge detection, feature extraction, and SLIC algorithm. And a few real-time examples of medical imaging or in Chilean universities, the researchers had their findings reported that medical imaging is used to detect colorectal cancer. And the next use cases is identifying cardiovascular abnormality. So anything cardio is related to heart. So any serious issues or abnormalities in the heart, then musculoskeletal injuries, injuries or the injuries related with the muscles in a human system. And this is data mining. So this I have just mentioned is this data mining was the evolution of AI. And the algorithms used in data mining is support vector machine a priori, AdaBoost, KNN, Naviebase, CART. And the next application is business analytics. So how the businesses use machine learning algorithm to gain insights from the complex data sets is they use the machine learning algorithm with R programming language. And these are some of the use cases: business analytics, customer relationship management, finance, credit card. So customer relationship management is always talks about how loyal a customer is to the company, and the buying patterns, how he's involved with buying the things needed for the company, selling the things. So all are recorded in a CRM software. Then finance, how AI is used in finance. So, so this artificial intelligence reduces the burden of human beings in finance planning of an organization. For example, budgeting, finance planning, portfolio management. So portfolio management is several portfolios will be assigned to many people in the company. So how to manage the finances within the portfolio is a very Herculean task by the humans. So that AI easily avoids. Then credit card. Coming to the credit card, so the artificial intelligence, it detects how the customer spends. The spending habit of a customer varies from one individual to another individual, and it also detects the financial situation of the individual. For example, in India, banks or financial institutions offering credit cards, sorry, they used to call and ask to apply for credit card, and they will be telling all the details regarding the credit card account based on the annual income, whether they are eligible for a Visa card or gold card. So it has to be manually checked by the companies issuing credit card. So instead, artificial intelligence reduces the human burden of providing credit cards to customers. And these are the algorithms used in image recognition. So image recognition I discussed in the first slide, a man crossing with a dog. Scale invariant feature transform, speeded up robot features, principal component analysis, and linear discriminant analysis. Then video recognition. So how the input videos feeded in real time or detected by AI. So video recognition is a capacity to obtain, process, and analyze data from a video source. So video source may be a camera or a camcorder or a smartphone or a cell phone. So here also in this video recognition, it has to extract the different portions of the video. Suppose say there are a lot of say 4 or 5 people are in the video, so it should extract all the 4 people's video. So it was originally developed by MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology researchers, to capture the image of video and audio. And this technique is known as AI video analytics, to detect, analyze, and interpret videos in real time. And the algorithms used for video recognition are MaskR, CNN, YOLO V3, YOLO R, and YOLO V7. Then coming to NLP. NLP is natural language processing, which is a subset of AI. So they understand the human language and are used in machine translation, summarization, ticket classification, and spell check. So machine translation is how the AI automatically translates the human language by using Google Translate, Bing Translate, Microsoft Translator, and Amazon Translator. These are the few popular machine translation tools. And summarization, text summarization is breaking down a large or lengthy text into smaller subsets, small paragraphs or sentences. So this summarization or summaries, it reduces the reading time, because it's very difficult to read a very lengthy article without breaking them into paragraphs. It wouldn't be readable at all. And what are the methods of summarization? 2 methods of summarization are there: extraction and abstractive. Extractive summarization, it selects a subset of sentences. So if there are many sentences, so it selects a particular set to form a summary of what has been spoken by the human. Then abstractive summarization reorganizes the language in the text and adds novel words into the summary if necessary. If needed, the exact word told by the human is replaced by some other word or phrase. And the algorithm used for summarization is LexRank. This is an unsupervised learning algorithm. So in machine learning, there are supervised algorithm, unsupervised algorithm, and reinforcement learning algorithm. For summarization, unsupervised algorithm LexRank is used. and few use cases of summarization or in social media marketing. So social media marketing involves marketing the products and goods which a company sells in the social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. And another use case is search engine optimization. So search engine, for example, Google is used as a search engine, and nowadays even ChatGPT is the talk of the whole world now. So initially, when it was launched, they told it can be used as a search engine, but after that, Google launched its own rival, but that was a failure. So to optimize the keywords entered in the search engine, summarization is used. Ticket classification. So ticket classification is used to sort the unstructured data into structured data. Unstructured data will be somewhat without a proper meaning, whereas a structured data gives a proper meaning. So it's mainly used in by customers. So customers' need can be exactly known from the products and services. For example, if a customer calls a company and he asks for a particular product, he buys that particular product, and after using that product, he makes again a call and complains about that particular product. So that is raised as a ticket number. So the classification of tickets based on the customer complaints is very easily done by artificial intelligence rather than a human being, because a human being every time has to remember what time that particular person has called and what type of complaint is he has to manually write. So, and he has to follow it up whether it has been solved or it has been carried out. So after that, the complaint has to be closed. So it's a very cumbersome or a difficult process by a human. So the artificial intelligence does easily this. The algorithms used for ticket classification are TF-IDF factorization and select K-best algorithm. And spell check. Spell check is very, very important while writing an article or a research article. So a context-based dictionary used for checking the spelling. So nowadays, almost all the researchers are working with some grammar softwares available in the online. So it checks the spelling as well as the grammar of the content written. So it gives suggestions whether there's a spelling mistake or there's improper usage of grammar. So all are based on artificial intelligence. And the algorithm used for spell check is Levenshtein distance. So this algorithm, it finds the correct spellings of the misspelled words. So if anyone misspells it, so this Levenshtein distance finds out the correct spelling and throws the correct spelling on the screen. Then immersive communication is your multimedia, the extension of multimedia as virtual and augmented reality or mixed reality. This is a very good user experience. So the types of immersive communication are two types. One is actual in environment, or another in a real environment. Another one is a imagined environment. So this virtual reality can be seen via desktop or a mobile, and by fitting necessary headsets and glasses. Then This chatbots are the recent trends of AI ML communication application, and I think very recently Domino's has developed a chatbot, so which reduces the human intervention. So this chatbot is a conversational program developed by the company, so which the human can interact with the chatbot. For example, Domino's chatbot, they can order for the pizza. So I would like to conclude that by this image recognition, video recognition, speech, fingerprint, data analytics, business analytics, beyond that, AI and ML are used in future communication networks like Internet of Things, 6G, etc. So thank you very much for the opportunity provided. And there was a question, what kind of security and trust assured by machine learning and AI in communication systems and networks? Yeah, the security is a very big issue concerned again and data privacy using. So again, for security, some specialized algorithm should be developed. Yeah, it's a very good question. So thank you for that question. So what are the limitations and challenges of machine learning on AI in communication systems and networks? The limitations and challenges both are almost relevant to each other. So the challenges is proposing a system, creating a new prototype from the training data or test data. So before developing the prototype, the mathematical model of the system has to be deployed by developing an algorithm or a pseudocode, and that has to be tested for so many iterations, whether that works using MATLAB or any other programming languages like Python or programming. So the challenges are in achieving the accuracy, precision, and F-score, because those are the main parameters used to evaluate the performance of a AI or a machine learning model. So hope I had answered my query. So with this, I conclude my presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Sundar Prakash Balaji.